Hello everyone! Today I'm going to dive into interacting with the world and how to craft your first tools. Note that this video will contain spoilers, so if you wish to explore the world of ASKA on your own, I recommend turning off this video now. Are you still here? Good, let's go! Your best friend will be the search area tool. It will highlight all resources that can be interacted with apart from the trees. This is very helpful if you're looking for food, water, or where to send your villagers to harvest different things. The tooltip will show you what you can do with each resource when you get close. Growing food on the ground can be harvested. Items on the ground can be picked up either one by one or in batches. Here we have harvesting. Here we have pick up one. And here we have pick up multiple. In order to survive, you will need to harvest food. But just like in real life, if you go and carry food around, it will get bad over time. Each item that gets bad over time will have a durability bar that starts as green and will become yellow and then red over time. Until you have somewhere to store your food, it is not smart to pick up too much, as it will get bad and spoil. Food that you harvest is considered raw food and does not fill your hunger meter a lot. So at the start of your adventures, you might need to eat a little bit more. When the game starts, you are blessed with a water pouch. But this water will not last long, so you need to know how to find more. Thanks to the search area, you can find these natural water collectors. They will contain one water and you can either drink directly or store it in your water pouch for later. One water equals to about 50% of your water meter, so you do not need to drink unless you start falling below half. Natural water collectors refill over time, especially when it rains. Now we know how to keep ourselves alive with sustenance. Moving on to equipment. By pressing B, you will open the builder menu. Here you will find lots of categories, but in this video we are only going to talk about the first two. In order to make any tools, we need to make some materials. We will need to go into the first section of the building menu and make some ropes and some stone blades. As shown, you can make either one of each or 5 of each. To see the requirements to build the different items or buildings, all you need to do is left click on the one you're interested in and see what it says under requirements. For rope, we need fibers, and for stone blade, we need small stones. We are gonna go and look for some fibers. Fibers can be found growing out of flax bushes or by harvesting thatch or bark. We are going to use our trusty search area function to find the bushes that gives us fibers. Here in the tooltip you can see that it says that flax will give us fibers. I am going to pick up the 10 we need in order to make all the tools. Should you by any means not have access to any bushes and really struggle to make rope, you can also harvest it from thatch and from bark that you can get from trees and from the beach. What you do then is that you go inside your inventory, you press down on shift so that your cursor changes into a little hand and you left click on them. As you can see, it has now been converted into fibers instead. Important note is that thatch only grows on the beach and next to lakes and respawns after a full year. You are going to need lots of thatch for both beds and buildings, so it's not recommended to convert thatch into fibers unless absolutely necessary. Next is the small stones that can be found on the beach. With our amazing search area function, we can find them easily hiding in the grass or simply on the beach. Be wary of the patrolling, unfriendly wisps that control the beaches. As a side note, the wisps also drop fibers, most of the time 3 each, but sometimes 2. The materials are gathered. Now we can craft ourselves some rope and some stone blades. To proceed with making the tools, we are now going to go to the second category in the building menu. Here you have all the starting items. To start building anything, we will need 4 tools. We are going to need a wooden hoe, a stone axe, stone pickaxe, and a wooden hammer. Now we will check what is it we need to craft these. As you can see, each of these require us to also have sticks. As shown here in the tooltip, it tells us where we can find sticks. They can be found growing from dwarf spruces or by harvesting trees. We are going to use our trusty search area function to find those spruce bushes. Here is one. I am going to proceed to collect the 8 sticks that we need to make all 4 tools. Alright, the sticks have been acquired. Now we're going to proceed to the building menu, second category, and we're gonna craft ourselves our wooden hoe, stone axe, stone pickaxe, and wooden hammer. You can see that the tools also have a durability bar. This one does not go down over time, but will go down for each time you use the tool. So here we can see that the wooden hoe has a durability of 200. So you will be able to use it 200 times before it breaks and you need to craft a new one. If you walk up to a tree without an axe, it will tell you that you're required to have an axe. If you then come back with said axe, it will say that you can harvest it without an issue. Should you instead try to harvest something that requires better equipment, it will show it in Tooltip just like this. When you then press the harvest command, your character will equip the correct tool and start harvesting. Later, when your villagers join you, they will all come with these 4 tools, so you don't need to make tools for them the moment they arrive in the early games. We are now equipped to start deforesting the island and build our settlements. This concludes the basics of world interaction and beginner tools. Thank you for watching.